Legitimately don't. Don't know what I'm doing right now. What am I supposed to... What? This is basically like the homework assignment that you gave me. Talk, Libby. Speak from the heart. Don't ask me what to do. What am I supposed to say? Tell me. So, I guess I'll just start stream of consciousness, because I was gonna go and, like, read your message and then, like, blah, 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 but I'll do that in a minute. I was really angry at you. Like, angry. Like, angry. Adobe's telling me to restart Safari right now, but I can't do that. I'll do that later. I just installed Flash, and apparently I need to redo it, but that's not... Alright, clearly you can tell I'm stalling. So what did you say? You said... I need to zoom in on this. Remember, I'm your worst nightmare. Yes. Yes, this is true. That made me so mad. Not that in particular. I can't believe you're awake right now. You're probably not. It's 12:58. I never, like, wrote back to tell you that I decided I was going to do this suggestible Jen that you suggestible did. Instead, I'm just doing it. So, I have so many things to say right now, of course, that I'm just, like, not saying anything. I wasn't planning on doing this. So I got your message at, it's 12:58, I think 12:16, I saw that you wrote happy birthday, and I was like, oh, you remembered my birthday, that's great, that made me very joyful. And then I read the end, and I was like, videos, I'm staying awake, why are you staying awake right now? Makes me happy, but still. I don't even know. What? You're probably not awake right now, but I'm stalling. It's been now 2 minutes and 40 seconds of me saying nothing at all. Pull it together, Libby. So, what the frick was I gonna say? I had so many things to say. This video is garbage. I'm just nerves right now. I'm just all nerves. Nothing else. I'm just like... Happy birthday. What? I had a plan. I was gonna come on here and be like, alright, why I got angry. I got angry, and I started listening to Armor for Sleep. Just like in my head, Remember to Feel Real came in, because I was just feeling like emotional and like mad at you for like being like, no, you need to do this, like don't cop out and ask me for help. And before I wrote back to you being like, I don't know what to tell you about, I was like, I took a shower and I thought about it for a really long time, and I was like, I know if I ask you for like to be more specific, you're gonna be like, why the fuck are you asking me? Like, couldn't you just answer the question? And I thought about it really hard, and I was like, I really should just answer it. But I was like, what am I supposed to tell you? Like, what do you want to hear about me, like, that's special? Like, I don't know. You know me already. You know who I am. I feel like, for the most part. Maybe that's not true. I feel like you know me? Like, you obviously, you don't know all of my, like, every little, like, detail of each day of the last 27 years. But, like, It stinks so bad right now. Oh my god. Can we just talk about... So... We can talk about that another time. I'm so nervous. See, this is like how I used to get with you on Skype. Like, how am I gonna post this video without anyone else seeing it? I guess they just will, and I will have to not care, as per usual. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I used to get so nervous to talk to you on Skype, and you would shoot me a message via Tumblr Messenger and be like, hey, madre y padre. Is that how you would say it in Spanish? I have no idea. Mom and Dad, Mother and Father White are out of town. Oh no, Father White's always out of town. I guess it was just Mother White then. I don't know. No, it was usually that they'd be like out having dinner, right? And you'd be like, hey, we can talk. And I'd get it, and then I'd be like, what the fuck? Too nervous. Drink a bunch, still be nervous. And then I'd get on like hours later and be like, I just got your message. Sorry, I missed you. I'm so bummed. Meanwhile, I was like, why couldn't I have just talked to you? I get too nervous. That's just me. That's me. That's something that you already probably knew. That's nothing special. And then I definitely regretted it, like, when we stopped talking in February, whenever Mother White came in and was like, hey, you coward! I know, it's funny. At the time, I was actually offended, because I was like, why is she calling me a coward? She doesn't know me. And then I was like, actually, I am a coward, so it's actually fair and legit. She's smart. She knows what she's talking about. She raised you, so obviously she's good people's. What the sometimes, see, this is me. Like, what am I even, alright. So anyway, I try most of the time in life to, like, talk without saying anything really stupid or anything, like, ridiculous or offensive. Because of that, I don't usually talk that much. But then, like, you make me want to talk, but then you also, I get, like, very, you don't make me nervous. I want to say you make me nervous. I guess you do make me nervous. But it's like, you make me nervous to talk. But then I just end up, like, rambling, like, nothing important. It's all just useless shit. What the... Okay. So, my point was that I definitely, like, was regretful after... I don't know why I just coughed. I didn't need to. That wasn't a real cough. Like, there was nothing going on in my throat. It was a stalling. This is really... You can see here 8 minutes of stalling. This is just gonna be a video of me stalling. What are you even doing right now? Like, are you laying in bed? Are you, like, partying with Grandma and Grandpa White? Dobkins? Carl Dobkins Jr.? You would have been Carl Dobkins III. I guess, according to you, you would have been David Blaine White. Which, by the way, I keep meaning to ask you, like, is that a joke or not? Because David Blaine is a magician? Like, do you know this? Is this something that people in Ohio don't know? I feel like, isn't he from California? Or he's from Boston? I have no idea. He could be from New York? I have no idea. David Blaine, the musician, tell me you know him. I mean, I don't know him. I don't know much about him. I just know there's, like, apparently a really good musician, like, the best one. And his name is David Blaine? I could be wrong. I think this is accurate. I want to Google it. And I don't even care. Just, you tell me, or don't tell me, that's fine. I just can't believe that your name you're a magician? I mean, I know you're a magician. I already know that. What the... So anyway, what was I explaining? Oh my god. Oh, the purple thing is actually... That was wild. Like, that makes me so joyful, I can't even begin, because purple is actually my favorite color, but I don't tell anyone that. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Everyone's gonna know now. Well, that's alright. But yes, purple is my favorite. I used to tell everyone when I was, like, back in the day. Everyone knew it was my favorite, and I used to wear a lot of purple, but... So, yellow is also one of my favorites. It's probably my second favorite after purple. But I do really, I think the combination of yellow and purple is one of the prettiest to me. It's very me. That actually, that makes so much sense. Like, I can't. The fact that you saw purple, deep indigo, bright yellow, and yellow-green core, obviously, my tennis ball yellow-green. It's like the warning, it's like the new modern day, like, warning. It's like what police wear and stuff when they're trying to, like, look, like, stand out. Or, like, you know when you see signs and stuff, like road signs that are, like, not the, like, traditional yellow, like, yield signs, but, or, like, yellow lines in the street, but, like, fuck. This is weird, because I feel like I'm Skyping with you, but, like, you're not. It's just me talking to myself, talking to you, looking at myself. Dude, bro, broski, bruh, breh, brah, brew, bruh, brewski, bruisels, brusolific. Wow. I don't know, it's been 11. Should I do that? That's our magic number. What? Why am I so gay? Gay, 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 gay all day, every day. Gay. Like, should I cut it off now and leave it? You're gonna be drained watching this. You're gonna be like, what the frick are you even talking about? Blabbering on and on. I'm still kind of upset. Not like upset. I'm angered. I'm frustrated because, like, yes, remember I'm your worst nightmare. Yeah, I know you are. And I don't, what the fuck, like, I know you know that I don't like vagueness, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would you be vague if you had any other option? If you have the opportunity to not be vague, why would you be vague? I am aware that you have faith in me, but, like, to do what? To say what? Tell me what you want me to say. Like, what do you want? Do you want, like, a story from my childhood? Do you want, like, a recent story? This is the thing I was thinking about in the shower. I was thinking, like, I could draw you a timeline of my life, because I've been to very specific places in my life. Like, I lived in Maine, I lived in Connecticut, I lived in New Hampshire, so, like, I can give you this list of, like, this house that I lived in, and this place with these peoples, and you can pick one and be like, I want a story from this, or, like, tell me something about yourself when you were this age from this place. That's fine. But you can't just be like, 27 years, pick something! Also, this is a good issue, and maybe this is you being like, I'm your worst nightmare, I'm here for you to force you to face your fears. Because, like, maybe this is, like, an identity thing. You tell me something special. I definitely thought about it, because I was like, if I went to you and I was like, hey, Lizard, tell me something special about yourself or something that I don't know, I feel like you'd have no problem. You wouldn't. I feel like you would have no problem answering that. Because that's just how you are. You're like, I know myself. I'm not mocking you. I'm definitely, like, envious of that. You are very much, like, I'm sure you've heard about, like, indigo children, indigo people, because you're not a child. I mean, you are, but, like, you're not. We're all children. Yes, you're young, but, like, you're not, like, a baby child, but, like, kind of, but, like, okay, so, I'm sure you've heard of indigos, because, I mean, you probably know that you are one, but you're just, like, you have that about yourself, you know, like, you know the world, and you know everything, and you know why things happen, and you know why things are, and you know why this happens and that happens. And again, like, I know I sound like a dick. I sound like I'm being like, fuck you, hippie. But, like, I love that you're like that. It's beautiful. It's the best. It's the best thing ever. It's cool because you have, like, ultimate knowledge. Like, you just know, you know what's up. Like, you know what's going on. And, yeah, my basic point there is, like, you know yourself. So if I was to ask you, like, tell me something, you'd just be like, oh, yeah, this. And you'd be like, yeah. But I don't I mean, I can't, I'm sure I'm capable of it, but as for right now, I'm like, what? Nothing's coming to mind other than, like, really crappy, like, really shitty stories that, like, you've already heard now, some of them. Like, nobody wants to hear that shit, and I really don't want to, like, rehash it, despite the fact that, like, talking about that one thing with you, and then you, like, telling me you know, what you said, it was really amazing and beautiful, and it, like, changed the experience for me into, like, transformed it, like, well, okay, that event kind of, like, is sealed now with, instead of, like, a gaping wound, it's, like, healed over, and it's, like, all good, and, like, it can move on from that, so that was cool. But I don't know if I want to do that again. That was hard, like, sitting down to write that. I didn't honestly want to tell you about it because I feel like I'm shouting. I guess you can just turn the volume down. Better that I'm shouting than that I'm, like, whispering and you can't hear me, right? Anyway, I feel like, what the heck was I saying? Oh, that I really didn't want to tell you about that when you were like, you know, would you mind telling me? And, you know, you were polite about it. Like, obviously I didn't have to. But I wanted to because I want to be honest with you about everything. That's obviously the type of, like, you know, person that you are. I don't know. I feel like that's the only way things really make sense anyway with anyone's honesty. But so, like, I didn't want to not tell you, but at the same time thinking about it just made me, like, itchy. And so I was just like, I don't want to have to, like, sit down and, like, type this out on the keyboard and rehash it and, like, relive it. But it was annoying to have to do. Not annoying because of, like, annoying to write it, but annoying to have to, like, relive it. It was just, like, not annoying. It's just, like, gross feeling, you know? But I'm really glad that I did, so I'm glad that you got me to do that. Even though you didn't, like, make me do it, I'm just glad that, like, you know, I felt like it was the right thing to do and that, like, you were gonna, you know, handle it well, and you know, handled it in a way that I wasn't even expecting. I was expecting you to just be like, oh, wow, that sucks. Because what else are you gonna do, you know? That's what most people, you know, they're like, I can't change your past, there's nothing I can do about it. But shockingly, not so shockingly, you know, you surprise me, but I shouldn't say that. I don't know why I'm still surprised, because, like, I feel like you are that special. I mean, I know you're that special. You know that you're that special. Like, it shouldn't shock me that you have the ability to, like, literally change the way I completely view some, like, an event in my past. But yeah, anyway, I know I'm rambling, and this video is ridiculous, and I'm getting all worked up, so. What? Oh, I know. I got frustrated because you were like, I'm your worst nightmare, and then I started thinking about, yeah, that absolutely does make sense. You're my favorite thing, and then you can also represent, like, you know, I don't need to go there, but, like, I guess, you know, eventually, whatever, we'll talk about that at some point. What? Like, I guess I started to think about my actual worst nightmares, which don't have anything to do with you. But then I started to think of, like, you taking the place of those things. And then I started to, like, demonize you in my head, and because I was, like, imagining these are, like, my worst nightmares that I actually have, and then, like, you, and then it was just, and then I was, like, angry at you. So, anyway, my point was, I went to put on, like, emotional music to, like, just feel it and, like, work through it and deal with it. And then I ended up listening to the entire album, What to Do When You Are Dead, by Armor for Sleep. And, I had, like, researched that album last year, because I was, anyway, into a few of the songs, and I found out it's a concept album, but I didn't actually, when I researched it last time, I didn't retain what the concept of the album was. And so tonight, when I, like, re-researched it, I found out that the concept of the album is that the narrator, Ben Jorgensen, who's the singer, who's, like, acting as the narrator, writing about, you know, whatever. Like, he writes the entire album as, based off of his suicide, or, like, not his suicide, obviously, because he's still alive, but, like, his character's suicide. So, like, it starts out, car underwater is, like, him actually killing himself, like, he drove his car, whatever, into water, and he's dying, and then he writes, oh, this is it. What is, anyway, some psychologist with, like, the 5 stages of grief, Kubler-Ross or something, So the whole album basically goes through the Kubler-Ross 5 stages of grief. So it starts out with, I don't even know what they are, but it's, what is it? Like, denial, regret, anger, loss, acceptance, something like that. I don't even think that's right, but I don't want to Google it right now. I need to frickin' end this video because you're probably passed out. You're probably gonna get this in the morning. This is such a weird thing to be posting on YouTube, but I need to stop. I need to stop judging myself and worrying. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody even, especially the people that watch my channel. Nobody's gonna care. So yeah. So. What the frick? I could potentially, like, use my YouTube channel from now on, like, from here until X point in time. Until I, like, see you in person, if that, so I could just use it to, like, make videos, just talking to you. And I probably wouldn't lose any subscribers on YouTube. They'd probably just be like, oh yeah, this is normal content. This is just the same as the usual stuff. Maybe that's what I'll do. Is that weird? I, like, wouldn't think that that's weird, but I do feel like a lot of people would think that that was really weird. But then again, I should probably stop judging it. I don't know. You probably wouldn't think that that was too weird. Yeah, I feel like you don't really think that anything is weird, which is great. So, that's good. Okay, good. I'm gonna end this. And then I'm gonna see if you're still awake. Is that weird? I don't know. I can't believe... I can't, I don't know. You're so silly that you're staying awake. I mean, you're not silly, that's great. I'm not used to this. I don't know. What the... Alright, this is good. This is great. Alright, maybe... See, this is my thing, is, like, I don't like ending things, especially videos. Now I'm like, should I make another one? Should I leave it? As my brother says... I was gonna say, should I quit while I'm ahead, but I'm definitely not ahead. My brother likes to tell me, quit while you're not too far behind. I definitely think I said that in a video. I definitely think I said that in a... I just said that twice. I believe that I have... I'm getting stupid. Now you get to see. But I've done this before. You've seen the inner workings of my brain. It's just me, like, bashing on myself. It'll change. It'll change. I'm sure it will. It's getting better. It's getting better. Oh, yeah, brothers. Of course the brothers love you. Why wouldn't they? Alright, I also want to make... Maybe I should save that and do it as a surprise. Nah. Like... I want to learn Tamale so that I can, but like in an ironic way, because like I didn't pick that song. Like you chose that song for me to listen to. Tamale. So I wouldn't be like I don't need to explain it. I feel like I need to explain things to you so that you, like, understand where I'm coming from, but then I realize I don't need to, like, you already understand. Whatever, yo. 23 minutes. 23 is a lucky number for me. I'm gonna end it. Okay, but, like, I wanna, how am I supposed to, I don't like anything. Like, I wanna, like, end it on, like, a, woo. What else was I was gonna do, I had so many ideas for videos to, like, try and amuse you. Like, not for you to be like, oh, that was, but for you to be like, ha, 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 ha. That was a horrible laugh. That's definitely not my real laugh. Hopefully you know that. Alright. I haven't laughed in a while. Real laugh. I did laugh. I think I laughed. I laughed reading something that you wrote in your message, but I don't remember what it was. Alright, this is getting depressing. Bye.